Scorpio, what's happening? I hope you guys are having a good one. Here to do a reading for the last week of November. This is your week ahead. Predictions, what may happen, what may not happen. So these are general messages. Take what resonates, leave the rest. General reading, so it may be about love. It may not be. It can be about anything happening in your life, okay? For Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. What do we have going on for Scorpio last week of November, week ahead, predictions for Scorpio? And as always, if somebody reaches out to you offering you a reading, do not reply. It is not from me. You will have to reach out to me in regards to personal readings. Okay? Four of Wands. So Scorpio, you could be moving into a new home, could be taking something to another level this week. Could have something advancing for sure. Eight of Cups, Five of Cups, Two of Swords, Empress, Six of Cups, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck have the Page of Swords to the Fool. So communication could be coming in this week for sure in regards to a new beginning. So Scorpio, you could be leaving something behind here. You've got the Eight of Cups here. You may feel like this is a loss initially though, with the Five of Cups right next door to that. This may be causing you some confusion, some confliction. You may have a hard time seeing the path ahead of you, and you may be fearful of what lies ahead. Don't be though, because you have the Empress here. You've got a ton of abundance, a ton of fertility happening here. So something is growing, something is blossoming for you, Scorpio. And it could be something in regards to the past with the Six of Cups right next door. This could be a past person you're walking away from to have a new start, or walking away from something in your life to have a new start with something from the past. Could be in regards to children too. This is something though that you've been manifesting. So I feel like you're manifesting a whole new beginning here, especially with the Fool being on the bottom of the deck. Now, right underneath that is the Knight of Pentacles, or sorry, the King of Pentacles as well. So the King of Pentacles is very committed. He's very committed. He is probably the most committed king in the whole tarot. And underneath that is the World. So this is somebody or something, Scorpio, that really completes you. Somebody who, if this is in regards to a person, it's a person who is very committed. Somebody who is willing to go the distance to see something through with you. This could be moving into a new home for some of you with the Four of Wands there popping out at the beginning of the reading. But the Four of Wands is essentially a card about taking things to the next level, upping the ante, taking a relationship to the next phase, that sort of thing. But you may feel initially like you're at a loss. You may feel like you have to give up something in order to have something else. And sometimes that is how that works. Sometimes the universe puts new things in our lives only when we have separated ourselves from things that are in our lives currently that are no longer serving us. So sometimes we do have to leave behind something in order to embrace something new coming in, okay? And I feel like this week, Scorpio, that's what you're doing. Now that could be moving from one home to a new one. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. These are general messages, so just take how it resonates to your life, okay? And of course, if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. Not every single reading is going to resonate for every Scorpio. You know, and if it doesn't, that's okay. Just hit me up next week. I may have something for you. Okay, so you've got Gold Digger here has popped out. They want your money. So somebody may be looking for you to pay them something. You could just be, you know, it doesn't mean that the person you're dealing with is a gold digger. It could just mean that you are paying somebody a lot of money this week. Could be paying first and last. That could be, You may be feeling like, oh, this landlord's a gold digger. Look at all the money I have to give them. You've got love spell here too. So you could be falling in love this week too, Scorpio. Let's see. Any other messages for Scorpio? Last week in November. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I'm getting kind of this gold digger energy here. It doesn't feel like it's a person who's a gold digger, Scorpio. It feels like you're just kind of pissed that you have to give money to somebody because you're like, you've got enough money already. You don't need mine. That sort of energy kind of has like a giggle vibe to it. I don't feel like it's like somebody's after your money. For a select few of you, it could totally be like that, but that's for you to decide. I'm getting more of a, I don't want to have to pay this bill, but I do, you know, sort of vibe from that. So, oh my, okay. Bottom of the deck is pets. This could be something to do with a pet. You could be getting a new pet this week. Distance is here, divorce and honeymoon. So again, Scorpio, this could be, you know, you could have parted ways with a person and you're going to reunite with them. There could be distance between you right now, and that doesn't have to be physical distance. That can be emotional distance, spiritual distance, where you just don't feel as connected to a person as you used to. But it kind of feels like something here is you feel at a loss right now. You feel like you know, have lost something, but you really haven't. There's a turn of events happening here that is a new start, a new beginning. And there's commitment underneath that. So whatever you're walking away from and walking into, the thing that you're walking into, I feel, is a trustworthy energy. It's something that you can count on. It's a committed energy. What you're walking away from, and it can just be a phase, a energy rather than a person. Stepping out of an old way of thinking even. Like I said, they're general messages, so take what resonates, leave the rest, right? But there's a divorce honeymoon phase here. So, I mean, you could be stepping away from the energy of being in a love-hate relationship to going into a honeymoon phase again. So, but there is distance here. Now that distance, like I said, doesn't have to be physical. It can be though. Let's see. Anything else for Scorpio? Triggers. So you could be triggered this week. There could be something somebody says that triggers you, Scorpio. Flashbacks, trauma bond, inner child wounds, attracting toxic. Be careful. Sometimes, you know, people say things, do things, act in a certain way that really triggers us. It, you know, brings in the familiar past and the fear of the future. So be careful that you're not, and that could be what this 5 of Cups under here is about too. You could be feeling triggered, making a big move here. You could be worried that things of the past are creeping in, or you feel like, well, this went to shit before. What stops it from going to shit this time? So, you know, be careful of the way you think. You know, always communicate how you really feel, but make sure that you're in touch with how you really feel about something, that you're not just triggered, because sometimes our triggers can really take over. So I don't feel like whatever you're stepping into, though, Scorpio, is a bad thing. I think you're stepping into something very committed, something that is good for you. I feel like there is just something here that you're hanging on to, past energy. Maybe it's just residual energy from another event, something that triggered you, that you've been hanging on to, that you need to release in order to embrace this new beginning. So let's see, we'll get you one more for Scorpio for the end of November. Feel like you're stepping into something really good here, though. Just, you know, keep your thoughts in a positive direction, because remember, you do have the card of manifesting, and what you manifest, your thoughts can manifest things. So, I mean, if you're manifesting abundance and you're manifesting good things, you're going to have even more of that, you know? What you feed, you're manifesting. So don't feed negativity. Don't let anybody feed you negativity. We have drama and we have signs. So pay attention to the signs, Scorpio, and be wary that there could be somebody making some drama. They're, you know, it is what it is. There's drama everywhere. So be careful that somebody isn't trying to just, you know, create drama in your life. Ignore that. Pay attention to the signs. If you see synchronicities, numbers, 1111, things like that, pay attention to that. Listen to your intuition as always, Scorpio, and I love you so much. Have a good day. Bye.